We're going to explore how to create a turnaround in After Effects, not using Cinema 4D, just using After Effects straight, not even Elements 3D. In After Effects Beta, and if you haven't explored how to get a beta, just go to your Creative Cloud and click on the Beta tab and download all the fun betas you want to try out. In After Effects Beta, you can import an FBX file directly. You create FBXs within Maya, Blender, or download them from the web. Here's this critter. Why not turn around your favorite 3D application? You might be able to save some render time and also combine it with all the cool things you can do in After Effects. So this gives you an extra little node on your production workflow of creating. Selecting the object, File, Export Selection. And after we get it imported, we'll do a few other things to it to build up the environment. After you save it, jump to After Effects. To import the file, you could just drag it to the project area and then drag it from the project area down into your composition area where you'll see this pop-up box and just select everything that's there. Click on OK. And where's your model? I can see it here. You could just drag it down like any other 3D environment, or C key for the camera and just zoom out the camera like this. C key again to get down to panning, and there's your character. Let's add a light, and then we'll have some more fun with this as you do your turnaround. So right-click, New, Light. I'm going to use a point light, and click on OK. Ooh, spooky. With that point light selected, and picking up the Move tool, I'm going to lift up the light, and C key to orbit. Press the C key a few times to toggle in between the tool sets. V key. And I could just pull out that light. Now you have control of the lights in the scene. But let's add a cool environment to this. And sure, you can add a two-dimensional environment to the background. I want to add a 3D environment because that's going to be even more fun. Luckily, there's Blockade, and we can use this. And if you haven't explored Blockade, it's an awesome place to generate shots. And let's see what gets generated. I think this will look like an excellent place for our character to hang out and do its turnaround. It deserves a little vacation. Download your file. When you download it, you'll get a spherical map. To apply this within After Effects, let's do a quick detour back into whatever 3D application you want. Make a sphere and scale it bigger. You could increase the number of sides. It's not going to matter much for what we're doing. Let's try 40 by 40. Assign a new material to it. And apply that map that was just saved. This will act as the environment within After Effects. Export it just like you exported your character. So File, Export Selection, Enviro for the environmental map. Go back to After Effects, follow the same pattern as before, where you just drag in your FBX to your project area and then drag it down to the timeline. Scale it up. So this way you're on the inside. Press the C key and you can start orbiting around. To animate this as a turnaround, select your character and press the R key. You can animate along the Y-axis. At frame 0, it's here. And let's do this as a 5-second, which is 150 frame turnaround. Go rotate it once across 360 degrees. So there's a character turning around. And let's get the scenery to turn around as well. So our character isn't just spinning alone. Select the environment layer and use the pick whip and just drag it on top of your character. And now you have a turnaround. You can add more lights. You could also add an adjustment layer and just keep on building up the scene. For the adjustment layer, could try saturation. I hope you can see the potential of being able to import FBXs directly within After Effects. I'd love to see what you create with this technique, so please share it back in the comments area.